anyways, welcome back to another video. If y'all seen a same outfit in another video, that means I did more than one video in one day. So today, guys, we are going to be doing episode number 2 of our mom talk. I told you guys a while back that I wanted to start this little segment on my channel where we do mom talks, and I just choose different topics, or you guys can comment down below topics you want to talk about or want me to talk about in my comment section. And we're just gonna talk about motherhood, parenthood, new moms, all that. I'm a new mom. Well, I'm not a new mom, but I'm a new mom, first time mom. If you guys don't know, had my daughter at beginning of the year, January 6th. She's about to be 1 year old, so that's exciting. But like I said, I wanted to start this segment on my channel, you know, just to give my girls something, you know what I'm saying, like to relate to. So yeah, here's my setup for today. It's really cute. I did my makeup for y'all today, you know, period. So the last mom talk, we talked about knowing when you need a break, and today's mom talk, we're gonna be talking about solely about myself. I'm gonna be just telling you guys about my experience with postpartum depression and how I got out of it. So yeah, I got my mom juice here ready to go, period. And today I'm drinking, well, the last video I drank a mimosa, so this video I'm drinking vodka with a little bit of Cayman Jack and strawberry lemonade, I believe, or just regular pink lemonade, one of the two, but it's really good. You know, I call it mom juice, you know what I mean? So so I got my mom juice ready, and we're about to get into some things. I'm about to just tell y'all about my postpartum depression experience and how I got out of it. And it's gonna get really deep, y'all, so let's get right into it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Happy Vlogmas. I don't know which day Vlogmas this is gonna be, but today is December the 7th. Don't know, am I gonna post this today or tomorrow or the next day, because I got a lot of pre-recorded videos. So whichever day it is, just happy Vlogmas. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm off today, so I'm getting videos done, girl, okay? Getting videos done, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so y'all know for my videos I like to set a cool, comfy like vibe. So I got this cute pajama set on. I got from Walmart. Y'all probably saw it. I had it on for my pajama video, pajama party. So yeah, I just like to set a little cool, cozy vibe for my videos. Like, I want you guys to be like, I want it to just be natural and just like, you know, like a safe space. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta fake it. You don't gotta do all that. We can just chill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta put on all these little outfits to go nowhere and just fake like I'm doing something, because it ain't like that. But anyways, I'm all over the place. So let's get into it. So like I said, we're gonna be talking about my postpartum depression experience. I do know a lot of mothers go through postpartum depression. If you didn't go through postpartum depression, I love that for you. Like, love that for you. Love that for you. That means you have all the support and all that you need, and that's great. You know what I mean? But a lot of women do go through postpartum depression, and I was one of those women. So let's get into it. So like I said, I had my baby in January 6th. During my pregnancy, the beginning of my pregnancy, I lost my father at 5 months. The day the day of my gender reveal is the day that my father passed away from a car accident. So during that time, I didn't grieve over his death because I was pregnant, and I wanted to have a safe pregnancy, a healthy pregnancy. I didn't want to be stressed out. I didn't want to be depressed because I didn't want to lose her, because I already had lost him, and I just felt like if I would have lost her, I would not be here today. And I'm just being honest, you guys. Okay, so yeah, so during that time I didn't get to grief over his death or anything, so I just kind of like brushed that over to the side, and I just like, you know, let it go. So fast forward to now, my daughter is about to be 1 year old. I'm about to be 1 year postpartum. I'm gonna talk about like my body weight first, because that played a big role in my depression, feeling insecure about my body and things. So my starting weight when I first found out I was pregnant, I was 219 pounds. If you know, you know, I always been a heavier set girl. I gained, oh Lord, I gained a lot of weight my 11th grade year because I decided to get on birth control, which was the worst mistake I've ever made, and I would not recommend for anyone to get on the depot shot. I wouldn't recommend any birth control, but you know, if you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? So I blew up my 11th grade year from the depot shot, and I gained a lot of weight. So me being 219, that had been the smallest I had been since 10th grade. So I was like in good standing. Like that 219 looked really good on me. I had a really flat stomach. I still had big boobs, had my little butt, thighs and stuff, but overall I just really just want a flat stomach, like, and that was the goal for me. So when I got to 219, like, I was good. And during my whole pregnancy, y'all, I did not gain any weight, like, until the end. So I went a whole like 8 months the same size, literally. And I feel like that's because in the beginning of my pregnancy, I didn't eat a lot. Like my family really had to force me to eat stuff. Like I wouldn't eat meals, I would just eat like snack here and there and stuff. But towards the end of my pregnancy, y'all, like I got really big. I was like 9 months and I just blew up. Like blew up out of nowhere. Blew up, okay? When I say blew up. And I'll insert some pictures of, you know, my belly and stuff. But I blew up at the end of my pregnancy, like literally the month I was about to give birth. I blew up and I just was eating a lot. But I feel like, you know, I'm getting big and stuff. I don't know why I keep hitting this mirror, y'all, but yeah. So I blew up eating. I was just tired, I was over it. And like towards the end of your pregnancy, you're just over it. You really just want to eat and go to sleep when you can. Because if you had a baby like mine, she was very active. She was up all night kicking and all that stuff. So yeah, but I blew up at the end, and my ending weight, like after I had her, I was 240 pounds, y'all. I literally had gained so much weight, okay? Literally blew up. When I say blew up, okay? So had a C-section. So you know, if you know, you know. With the C-section, you're not able to do as much. Like you can't really snap back how you want to. Like I couldn't put on my waist trainer as soon as I gave birth because I had incisions, you know, stitches and stuff. So I wasn't able to put on a waist trainer. So for that whole first month of having the baby, I wasn't able to waist train. I wasn't able to work out. I was still doing stuff. I feel like my C-section experience was a really good experience. Like I wasn't in pain. I was able to walk around and stuff. I was able to, at that time we were living in a house where it was upstairs, downstairs. So I was able to walk upstairs and downstairs slowly, but I was able to. But you know, the grandparents and parents that I have, they wasn't going for no, oh, you ain't finna go on no workout, you ain't finna go put no waist trainer on, you finna heal up and you finna relax and chill and stuff. So I wasn't able to really do all of those things. So I feel like that played a good part in my like postpartum like weight. Like I wasn't able to go ahead and try to snap back, you know. So, and you guys know, if you know, baby weight is the most stubborn weight to get rid of. Like it's very hard to get rid of your baby weight, and I feel like a lot of mothers can relate to that. So fast forward, probably like she turned like 2 months. During that first month when I brought her home, what played, and now we're gonna talk about my depression. What played a good part of my depression is being alone and not having that support that I thought I was gonna have. Like and this is no shade to her, it's not like my family or my friends or anything, like, but in the first month when I brought my baby home, I thought like I was gonna have family over my house, helping me, like, you know what I'm saying, like supporting me and stuff, and I didn't have that. My grandmother, she came and saw us like 1 or 2 times during that month or 2 while we was living in that house. My mom, she probably came maybe like 2 or 3, and most of the times when baby girl got a little older where she can go outside and stuff, I would like meet my mom for her to babysit for a night or something like that. And then as far as like my friend goes, nobody. and like I said, there's no shade to nobody, but the support that I thought I was gonna have, I didn't have that. So it kind of made me feel like I was lonely. Like the only person I had was my boyfriend. And granted, my boyfriend has been there since day 1, and I love that I love that, and I love that about him. Like, he never left our side. He never, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, he was always there. He was there to help, you know what I mean? But it's different. Like, you want your friends, and you want a woman, someone who can kind of relate to what you're going through, someone who can like kind of help you navigate through this whole motherhood type thing. You want that. Well, for me, I wanted that, and I didn't have it, and I didn't get that. Like, I would get texts here and there from my friends and family, like, you know, how you doing, or I'm just checking on you, and da da da. But other than like being there, I didn't have that. So that played a really big part in my depression, because I felt alone a lot of the time. And after that, it was just me feeling lonely. I was a new mom, getting used to being up at night, being up really 24 hours out the day, because when people say, oh, you sleep when the baby sleep, that ain't happening, y'all. I'm just being truthful. Like, if you can do it, that's great. But me, I could not do it, y'all. Like, I couldn't sleep through the day, because my body is naturally like triggered to know, like, you go to sleep at night, you don't go to sleep through the day. You take a little nap, yeah, but you don't sleep all through the day and be up all night, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I would be up like 24/7, like going through what is it called, insomnia or something. Like, I wasn't getting no sleep, so that played a good amount of a part in my depression. I wasn't getting no sleep, and I felt like I was up by myself alone. Like, as a mother, you feel like you're the more dominant parent, even though if the father is there and he is helping here and there, you feel like you're the more dominant parent, and like you have to be there 24/7 with your baby. Like, and that's the connection that I had with my child. Like, I didn't want to leave out of her sight. I didn't want her to leave out of my sight, you know what I mean? So I felt like I was the more dominant parent, and I still feel like I am the more dominant parent. So I kind of felt like I was doing it by myself a lot, but it's not that I was doing it by myself. I felt like I was doing it by myself because I didn't want to put that responsibility on anyone else, because I felt like she's mine, I have to deal with her, you know what I mean? So that kind of played a good little part in depression, because I always felt alone, just because I felt like I was the more dominant parent, like, you know. Okay, so after that, my daughter was like almost 3 months, and we decided to move here to our apartment. So during that time, I kind of like threw depression out the window, because this was something I really wanted to do for a very long time. This was my first apartment that I was gonna ever be on the lease. Like, I was gonna be, you know, my name on the lease, you know what I mean? So this was my first apartment, and it's a luxury apartment. And I just felt like, you know, this is a happy time in my life, so I just kind of like forgot about the depression, just left it out the window, and I was just so happy because I was just moving into my new place. So we moved into our new place, everything was good, everything was and then I kind of started to fall back in depression again, because I'm just gonna be honest and transparent with you guys, because y'all know you're my girls, my mamas. So I kind of fell in a financial hole. This apartment is really expensive. Like, rent is really expensive here, just in this area where we live. And it was not something that I was used to. Like, you know, my whole childhood I had spent on my grandparents. I was so spoiled. I never had to pay anything. I didn't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't taught responsibilities. I wasn't taught like saving. So I was just paying rent, and then my next check, I go do whatever the fuck I want to do. No, not saving anything. You know what I mean? So I kind of felt in a financial hole. Just feeling like I was working to pay rent or working to pay bills, and then I felt like I was putting a lot of financial burdens on my partner, even though like if he wanted to pay all the bills, he could, you know what I mean? But when I feel like it's taking a toll on my partner and he's not able to do the things that he wants to do, I feel like I'm a financial burden. And I did lose my job at one point. I had to find a new job. You know, that takes a minute. So at a certain time during this year, my partner had to pay all of the bills, plus daycare, plus light bill, plus, you know, car note. So I just felt like I was in a financial burden, so I got depressed. And I felt like couldn't find a job. And then a job that I did have, I was so unhappy there. I felt like everything I did, I was being micromanaged, and that's just not something I want to be a part of. And it kind of got me depressed, because when I'm somewhere I don't want to be, y'all, I will get depressed, I will get sad. But knowing that I can't quit and I can't leave because I have responsibilities, it just sent me over the edge, y'all. And then I got a breast reduction, so I was out of work for maybe like 3 weeks. And again, my partner had to pay all the bills, and I felt like it was taking a financial burden on him because he wasn't able to do the stuff that he wanted to do. He was just paying bills, you know? So after that, I just got really depressed, y'all. Like, one moment, y'all, my man called me. Sorry, y'all, my man called me. But what was he talking about? But anyways, like I said, I fell in a financial hole, and I just got very, very depressed, and it sent me over the edge. So from April to September, I was really going through depression. In that time, motherhood had got really hard for me because my baby was growing up, and she wasn't like in the beginning stage. I feel like the beginning stage is so much easier than the stage we're in now, because she's more active, she's getting into stuff. I constantly have to say, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I have to yell, I have to do this. It's just a lot. And all she did was sleep in the beginning stage. You know, the newborn stage, all she did was sleep, and she didn't talk. You know what I mean? So she'll cry, but it wasn't that much. It's only like when she's hungry or needs a bath or needs a diaper change. Now it's just like crying for no reason, y'all. So from April up to September, I was really depressed because I'm just going through a lot financially. And then with my daughter on top of that, like being a mom, I still felt like I was the more dominant parent, because my boyfriend had started going to school. So I didn't want to put too much on him. So I took on the responsibility of being the more dominant parent to our child and working, because he was he's the, you know, the sole breadwinner of our family. So I don't know, it's just my mind. It's like, okay, since he's making all the money, he's paying most of the bills, you know, he shouldn't have to do this, and he shouldn't have to do that, and he shouldn't have to do this. And this is nothing towards my partner. I just took on the financial, not financial, but like the responsibility of being the more dominant parent, giving the baths, making the food, cleaning the house, cooking dinner. Like, I took on a lot, y'all. Like, and that was really depressing for me, because I wasn't able to perfect my craft. I wasn't able to be myself. I wasn't able to take time out for myself, because I was doing everything, you know? So around this time, I don't know, I stopped really posting on YouTube for a minute. I stopped posting pictures. Like, I didn't post pictures for a long time, y'all. I started taking pictures again in like September something. That's when I really started back taking pictures, because I was really depressed. I was really insecure about my body. Like I said, I wasn't able to lose no weight. I wasn't able to go to no gym, because I just took on so much. And I felt like, oh, at least I could just get a little break. I don't have to go to the gym, you know what I mean? I can get a little break. So I kind of got, I'm not gonna say I got lazy, but I kind of got lazy. And I was so focused on doing other stuff around the house, making sure we got this, making sure we got that, making sure the baby's fed, making sure she has a bath, making sure I got her clothes out, making sure I get her up in the morning, do her hair for school, making sure I put her clothes on in the morning. It became a lot, and I really got depressed. And then around that time, I was like, started thinking about my dad a lot, because like I said, in the beginning stage of my pregnancy, I wasn't able to grieve over him because I wanted a healthy baby. So during that time, I started like really being like sad and depressed about my dad, because the fact that our relationship wasn't perfect, like our relationship where it was supposed to be as a daughter and father, knowing that he kind of ignored me the days leading up to his death, knowing that I didn't get to say goodbye, I didn't know it was so unexpected. The day that it was supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life became the most saddest day ever. I just fell into depression. Like, I really fell deep into depression. It been some nights I wanted to literally go jump off the balcony, and I'm just like being so honest and transparent with you guys. Like, you know, if you want to take that somewhere else, but it's been days I wanted to go freaking jump off the balcony. I wanted to do harmful things to myself. I had these evil and intrusive thoughts, like, just, it was bad. I was going through anxiety. I felt like I was gonna die every day. I woke up feeling like I was gonna freaking have a heart attack, or I was gonna go out and get in a car accident and die. Like, I just really had bad anxiety, and I was just going through it, y'all, and nobody ever knew that. Like, I didn't discuss that with any of my friends. I didn't discuss that with my partner, really. Like, he would hear me say certain things, like when I did express to him like I wanted to go jump off the balcony, and he was just like, what? You know? And I was just like, I don't want to talk about it, you know? And I kind of brush it off, and that's just the type of person I am. I deal with stuff and I just put it in the back and just don't deal with it and let it bottle up until one day it just explodes, you know? And yeah, and a lot of the times, like I said, I didn't really have that support like I thought I would have from my family and friends. A lot of the times when I get calls from my family and friends during that time, they will all just be like, hey, what the baby doing, how the baby, and I don't want y'all to sound, I don't want it to sound like I'm jealous of my baby or anything, but at the same time, it's just like, who is there for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, no one ever called me and just been like, how is your mental? How are you doing mentally? What can I do to help you? Can I come over? Can I wash some dishes? Can I do some laundry for you? Can I help you in any kind of way? I never got that. It was just always, what the baby doing? Let me get the baby. I want to come get the baby. You know, what the baby doing, how she doing, what she doing, let me see her. It's always been like that, and that really sent me into depression, y'all. Like, feeling alone, feeling like I didn't have that support, grieving my father's death finally, and just taking on so much and being in a financial hole as well. So yeah, that's my postpartum depression experience. Like, that's what I went through. Those are key factors that led to my depression. And so now I'm going to talk about how I got out of the depression. So one day I was just chilling. I was at work and stuff. I had got my breast reduction. I finally started feeling like better, and I got my breast reduction in August. So my breast was a big factor in my insecurities as well, because my boobs were bigger than my body. So after my breast reduction, things kind of felt better. I was still a little stressed out. I was still in a financial hole, and then I started a new job, which is great. It's been going good. But one day I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done being sad. I'm done being hurt. I'm done, like, feeling like people don't love me or support me. I'm just done. And I just started being positive, and I started praying. I believe in God. I don't know who you guys believe in, and that's none of my business, but, you know, I believe in God. And I just started praying, like praying, and I just started looking at everything positive. Like, I feel like when we're going through that depression, we feel like everything is like on the downfall, but you don't look at the positive things that you have going in your life. Like, so my camera's about to die. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. So yeah, I just started looking at everything positive, and I started being more positive and just think about the good things I have going in my life. Like, and I just started praying. I just asked God to just help me, and just help me be a better person, help me mentally, and bring me out of this depression, bring me out of this hole that I'm in. And when I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I asked him to help me, I got a job, I got a good paying job, I got good insurance, I got all of that. It started like right in the nick of time as well. And I just started praying, y'all. Like I just said, I keep saying that because I did. Like, I prayed. And I just started looking at everything positive. Like, my partner, he was, at that time, like I said, we was going through things financially, and he kept looking at all the negative, like, this and this and this and this, we ain't gonna be able to do this. And I just was telling him, like, God got us. Like, he is never gonna leave us. He's not gonna forsake us. He's not gonna just leave us hanging. He got us. We just have to be patient. We have to be patient and just wait on it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna give it to you when you want it. He's gonna give it to you when you need it. You know what I mean? So I just started looking at everything positive. Like, yeah, okay, your baby's stressing you out. She's crying, she's that, she's doing that. But a mother this morning didn't wake up with her child. A mother didn't leave the hospital with her child today. Someone, you know, took a mother's child and just did away with them. Like, especially what's going on in the world now. I've been seeing a lot of people like kidnapping kids and killing them and just doing all these things. You have your baby, she's healthy, she's fun, she's active, she's going around, she's not sick. You just have to be positive. And that's just how I looked at it, and that's how I came out of my depression. God really helped me come out of my depression, because when I started praying more and I started being more positive things start coming. Like, I promise y'all, like, more positive things start coming as soon as I start praying. Okay guys, another thing I wanted to add in here that really helped me with coming out of my depression is asking for help. Like, if you have people in your life who's willing to help you, who's willing to take some stress off of your back, let them. Like, stop trying to be the perfect person, the perfect mom, and just let somebody help you. And that's another factor that helped me with my depression. So if you're a mother and you're going through postpartum depression, I just feel like you should lean on who you believe in. Lean on him, and he's never gonna leave you. He's not gonna forsake you. He's gonna help you, I promise. And just be more positive. Look at the more positive things in life that you have going on. If you're a single mother and you don't have help, I would highly recommend reach out to resources and stuff. Like, places we live, they offer things that help us with our children. Financial assistance, rental assistance, utility assistance. And it's just not financially. They have freaking counselors. If you need to go to a therapist, they have things like that, programs and stuff that you can look up and go, you know, look into, and, you know, to help. You know what I mean? So don't make an excuse just because you're a single mother. And I can't speak on single mothers, y'all. I'm not trying to speak on y'all, you know, but a lot of the times we could just have to do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we can't make nobody do what they don't want to do. So we as mothers, we have to do what we gotta do to be okay, to make sure our children are okay. There's resources that you can reach out to help you mentally, financially, all of that. So yeah guys, so that's my postpartum depression experience, and that's how I overcame my postpartum depression. And I just want to say, for all my mothers out there, you're doing a damn good job, and I love you guys, and I hope you guys love me. And I just want to see us do all good, because we are mothers. We are supposed to stick together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, episode number 2. More to come. Comment down below some other topics, and you know, that y'all want to talk about, and I would definitely do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. I didn't drink none of my drink on this freaking video. Like, Anyways, I gotta go get my baby from daycare. See y'all. Bye.